John chapter 4. So when the master knew that the Pershim had heard that Yahusha made and immersed more pupils than Yehochanan, although Yahusha himself did not immerse, but his Talmudim, he left Yehuda and went away again to Galil. And he had to pass through Samaritans. So he came to a city of Samaritans called Shechem, near the piece of land Yaakov gave to his son Joseph. And Yaakov's fountain was there. So Yahusha, being wearied from the journey, was sitting thus at the fountain. It was about the 6th hour. An Asha of Shamron came to draw water. Yahusha said to her, "Give me to drink," for his pupils had gone off into the city to buy food. The Asha of Shamron therefore said to him, "How is it that you, being a Yahudi, ask a drink from me, an Asha of Samaritan? For Yehudim do not associate with Samaritanim." Yahusha answered and said to her, "If you knew the gift of Elohim, and who it is who says to you, 'Give me to drink,' you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." The Asha said to him, "Master, you have no vessel, and the well is deep. From where, then, do you have living water? Are you greater than our father Yaakov, who gave us the well, and drank from it himself, and his sons, and his cattle?" Yahusha answered and said to her, "Everyone drinking of the water shall thirst again. But whoever drinks of the water I give, he shall surely never thirst. And the water that I give him shall become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life." The Asha said to him, "Master, give me this water, so that I do not thirst, nor come here to draw." Yahusha said to her, "Go, call your husband and come here." The Asha answered and said, "I have no husband." Yahusha said to her, "You have well said, I have no husband. For you have had 5 husbands, and the one whom you now have is not your husband. What you have said is true." The Asha said to him, "Master, I see that you are a prophet. Our fathers worshipped on this mountain, but you people say that in Jerusalem is a place where one needs to worship." Yahusha said to her, "Asha, believe me, the hour is coming when you shall neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem worship the Father. You worship what you do not know. We worship what we know, because the deliverance is of the Yahudim. But the hour is coming, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in Ruach and truth. For the Father also seeks such to worship him. Elohim is Ruach, spirit. And those who worship him need to worship in spirit and truth." The Asha said to him, "I know that the Mashiach is coming, the one who is called Anointed. When that one comes, he shall announce to us all." Yahusha said to her, "I, who am speaking with you, am he." And upon this his pupils came, and they were marveling that he was speaking with an Asha. However, no one said, "What do you seek?" or "Why do you speak with her?" The Asha then left her water pot and went away to the city and said to the men, "Come, see a man who told me all that I have done. Is this not the Mashiach?" They went out of the city and were coming to him. But in the meantime his Talmudim were asking him, saying, "Rabbi, eat." And he said to them, "I have food to eat of which you do not know." Then the Talmudim said to each other, "Did anyone bring him food to eat?" Yahusha said to them, "My food is to the desire of him who sent me, and to accomplish his work. Do you not say, 'There is still 4 moons, and the harvest comes'? See, I say to you, lift up your eyes and see the fields, for they are white for harvest already. He who is reaping receives a reward and gathers fruit for everlasting life, so that both he who is sowing and he who is reaping rejoice together. For in this the word is true, one sows and another reaps. I sent you to reap that for which you have not labored. Others have labored, and you have entered into their labors. And many of the Samaritan of that city believed in him because of the word of the Yahusha who witnessed. He told me all that I have done. Therefore, when the Samaritan came to him, they were asking him to stay with them, and he stayed there 2 days. And many more believed because of his word. And they said to the Yahusha, "We no longer believe because of what you said, for we ourselves have heard, and we know that this is truly the Mashiach, the deliverer of the world." And after the 2 days he left there and went to Galilee. For Yahusha himself witnessed that a prophet is without appreciation in his own country. Therefore, when he came to Galilee, the Galileans received him, having seen all that he had done in Jerusalem at the festival, for they also went to the festival. Then Yahusha came again to Cana of Galilee, where he had made the water wine. And there was a certain nobleman whose son was sick at Capharnaum. When he heard that Yahusha had come from Yehuda into Galilee, he went to him and was asking him to come down and heal his son, for he was about to die. Yahusha then said to him, "If you people do not see signs and wonders, you do not believe at all." The nobleman said to him, "Master, come down before my child dies." Yahusha said to him, "Go, your son lives." And the man believed the word that Yahusha spoke to him and went. And while he was going down, his servants met him and reported, saying, "Your son lives." He then asked from them the hour in which he became better, and they said to him, "Yesterday, at the 7th hour, the inflammation left him." Then the father knew that it was at the same hour in which Yahusha said to him, "Your son lives," and he himself believed, and all his household. Again, this was the second sign Yahusha did when he had come from Yehuda into Galilee.